Hey guys, and welcome back, or welcome to New Transport Fever. I decided to start again because, yeah, why not start again, to be honest? It's been too long, and I wanted to see the tropical map because I was on the temperate map. So yeah, we're on the tropical map. We're sitting right here outside Andover. I've gone with British town names because I don't want to mess up pronunciation. I know, no one really ever goes to British town names to stop messing up pronunciation, but there we go. So, I've got, this is a megalomaniac map. You get megalomaniac by going into settings. Not going into settings, by, like there's a way you can activate, what's it called? Experimental map sizes. It's just a very, very simple plain text code edit, and you get a whole bunch of extra map sizes, and Megalomaniac, as you can see, is huge. So that's a thing. And I've got hilliness on maximum. I have mainland turned to 1 below max. I really, looking at the map now, think I probably would have been better served to go 1 below that still, or maybe even another 2 notches below max from where I am now. And I have islands turned to maximum. Ooh, that's a wonderful town name, Chipping Camden. Love it. Grantham, I've been there. Well, been there as in I was on a train that stopped there. So technically I was in Grantham for about 2 minutes. Telford, I recognise it. That's as far as I'm gonna go. Brierley Hill, that sounds like a place I would live in if it was in London. Chester, that's sort of, yeah. Romford, I used to live near there, sort of. It's sort of in East London. It still has an Essex address. Like, its postcode is still the Essex postcode, which is interesting to me. Right, Todmorden. I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce that one. Exeter. Snodland, that's in Kent. Pretty sure someone I know is from Snodland. Rothbury. Ashby de la Zouch. Ashby de la Zouch, that one, I'm just going to call it Ashby, is sort of in the East Midlands. Now guess which train company is headquartered in Ashby de la Zouch. To me it's just kind of ironic. You'd think it's in the East Midlands, so I think it's in the East Midlands. Someone please correct me. Someone has already corrected me. Yeah, you'd think East Midlands Railway. No. That makes too much sense. Southeastern. Southeastern. Headquartered in Ashby de la Zouch. It's Folkestone, that's sort of in Kent. That's where the Eurostar tunnel goes, pops out. Castleford, I think that's down in the southwest. Alfreton, that's sort of near Sheffield. Marlborough, no idea. I've been to Kidderminster. Brackley, Kingsbridge. Egham, that's in southwest London. Newton-le-Willows, where is Newton-le-Willows? Oh god, I'm pretty sure I know this. Newton-le-Willows. Nope. Stroud is sort of near Swindonish. Wigan is near Liverpool, is up north. Harpenden is... I've been to Harpenden. Harpenden is just north of London. It's quite a busy commuter town. It's got a lovely train station. Actually, Harpenden train station, I don't know why this shocked me so much, but it does, because this is quite rare. Harpenden train station has a heated waiting shelter on the middle platform, and it's just one of those metal and glass bog standard waiting shelters. But it's got heaters in there, and the like wooden chair things have padding on them. That was the best 10-minute wait for a train I've ever had. Corby, that's sort of north of Bedford. Bishop Auckland is sort of, it's near Shildon, which is where the other National Rail Museum is. It's called Locomotion. Harlow is north of London. Again, been through there several times actually. Marsden Mortain. Redcar. Now, looking at it, you'd think red car. But, or even, like, you think red car or red car. But it's red car, pretty much. Just like, the A and the R don't exist, and it's just a U and an H, red car. Red car. There is a massive steel mill. And as of the most recent least used station video from Jeff, Redcar British Steel is the least used train station in all of Great Britain, so oh my god. Oh my god. There's a steel mill near Redcar. Oh, that is just too perfect. What's this one? Oh, that's Winchelsea. There's a steel mill in Redcar on this map. Oh, that is too perfect. I love that. Now, what I want to do is get steel going at Redcar. That would be quite cool. But what can you turn steel into? Like, what do you turn steel into? I can't. Oh, here we go. Grantham Goods Factory. They need plastic and steel to make. Yeah, no. We can't get steel going for a good while. But I do want to start with freight. Freight is a good way to start because it just makes you like a ton of money if you do it right. And here we go. Here's one. We have a farm that goes to a food processing plant, and there's another farm there. Telford wants food, but we ideally want about 3 towns to sort of feed into, so there's a limit there. Now, Brentwood wants tools. Oh, sorry, Burntwood. That is just not gonna ever get better in my head. So I'm just gonna name that now. Brentwood is in northeast London, just a bit beyond Romford, so that sort of makes sense. Right. Ooh, hello. Oh yeah. So you've got this sort of vaguely Italy shaped. It's not Italy shaped at all. Right. I'm going to start with Ooh, Warwick looks to be quite sizable. Okay, Warwick to Red Hill to Andover, sort of snake through here, could be a good starter. And then, oh look, head round the coast. Corby is also quite a sizable. Oh, this is perfect. So, oh, Andover wants food. There's a food plant there. There's grain there, and there's another grain there. What else wants food nearby? Like, so I'm gonna turn this sort of Warwick, Andover, Corby, or Warwick, Red Hill, Andover, Corby into sort of a main line trunk route that we do with trains. And then from Corby, what we could do is tunnel under this mountain, like snake up, tunnel through just the summit, snake back down the other side, go down to Harlow. And then have a branch which just sort of swings down to Bishop Auckland. and then just hangs a tight left-hander, and down again into Westerham, with like a snaky coastline railway type thing. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Like, we'd have to come around the mountain here, and then round, just clipping a few of the farms off, and then swing up through Harlow, meeting up with the main line that just sort of went whoosh through the mountains. That's quite nice. Now, I turned the hilliness to maximum because I wanted a sort of Japan. Because I found this map, this mod on the workshop. Oh yeah, I'm running mods, by the way. I'm running, I think, 100 mods? It might be 100, I think it's 101. Mod list export. Nope, I don't know. I don't know how to use this. This is the common API. As you can see. Ooh, there's fanciness. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna close that before I touch something that breaks it. Okay. Oh yeah, machines. Is it planks and steel? I can't remember. Planks and steel to machines. And where is Redcar? So wait, the machines factory's there. Redcar is there. That's not... I mean, it's a bit early game for that to be considered not that far. But when we're a bit further on in the game, we've got trains that can do 100, 120 kilometers an hour, maybe even 160 kilometers an hour. That will take no time at all. I don't know why I'm speaking in metric. I personally speak imperial. They're a bit more natural to me. I mean, you can't really get any more natural than metric. It's literally based on water, but like, it just feels a bit more human scale. And I think that's why people love metric. That's why people love imperial so much. It's just because it feels a bit more human. But I am proper metric supporter. I do think metric is the future. It's just like, when I'm looking at society, I see metric as the way forward, but personally I just love how like imperial feels as a unit. Like, a mile just sort of makes sense. Mile is big. Mile big, yes. You Groot or something. Oh no, Disney's probably gonna... Does Disney even own Marvel? I don't think Disney own Marvel. I think I'm safe. Right, another thing that's happened since, and it's sort of the thing that's gotten me back in... Oh yeah, I've gotten a lot of road mods. Ooh, buildings. Building! Oh yeah. I'm really talkative for some reason. I mean, not a bad thing. Is that there's been patches that's come out. What's this? Two-way 4-lane. Two-way 2-lane. I see. And these are, yeah, and then you have roads with, not roads, pedestrian footpaths, which, that is just something that's just really nice. Just the ability to build your own tendrils. But for now, we're just going to be start. Yes. We're just going to start with local buses around Warwick, and perhaps a bus link to Red Hill. No, a bus link to Cheltenham, because we're not going to start the railway from Cheltenham. But Cheltenham could be quite... Oh! Ah! I'm playing Telegram and... Not Telegram, Transport Fever 2 in windowed mode that's like basically my monitor's resolution. So I've got my taskbar and I can just look, like, if I go too low, I click. So if I ever freak out, That's probably, and you can't see why I'm freaking out. That's probably what's happened. I've just brought up Telegram or something. If you know what Telegram is, you know what Telegram is. If you don't, you don't. Or it's not really what Telegram is. It's just a messaging app. But if you know who uses Telegram, you know who uses Telegram. And if you don't, you don't. Right. So yeah, Warwick is now roaded up. It's ready for roading. The river roading is in London. But it's spelt without the A. Like, it's not A, like, R-O-A-D. Right, this could be a bit, like a bit, you know? Just a bit, yeah. Ooh, that's a nice little freight run we could do. Why am I pointing on the monitor? Like, that's a nice little freight run there. We have the quarry and the construction materials. And there's another quarry down there that can feed in and just pump even more out. And it's just 1-to-1 sort of conversion. That's nice. That's really nice. Oh, look, there's another one. Coal. Or steel, even. There's another steel. There's an iron there. This is all good. Oh, wow, look how good the industries look in Transport Fever 2. I don't know if they look this good in Transport Fever 1. But, like, the mines actually go down, like, into the ground. And same with the quarries. What would be cool is if the quarries could, like, over time get deeper and deeper and deeper. Like, even if they don't level up, they just grow because they've been active for so long. Right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's use all this space in Warwick. And just build one of these. Now, I'm gonna place it, like, pretty much on the roadside, like that. That's a good height. Probably spent more on that than I needed to. And then we're going to go for an entrance, and an entrance, an exit, and an exit. Ooh, autosave. Ooh, autosaves are always low-key scary. Just like, you know, just like the autosave, it's just... There we go. Loop. And then maybe... Ooh, this is cool, but it would limit us to 4, what's-its. These stops. That's what they're called. Yes, that's what they're called. Honestly, sometimes I wish I could OK Boomer myself. To be honest, I probably can. That just feels like something that, like, OK Boomer would be compatible with. Right. Oh, we don't have one-way roads this early in the game, I don't think. Damn it! No buildy. Oh. Dude. I mean, it doesn't matter that this road technically isn't one way. The fact that these are will sort of prohibit vehicles. Yes. They will prohibit vehicles. Oh no, actually, that's not good. Because... traffic flow. Oh yeah, you get refunds now. It's not good because traffic flow, basically, is what I was doing was not good because traffic flow. But this will be significantly better. Ooh, there we go. And zzz. Boop. That looks good. And then, like, you could do stuff here with, like, assets. Actually, I'm pretty sure the paint tools don't cost anything. So I kind of want to do that. Sand, 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 sand. Gravel. I want, like, a brick. Tiles, hexagon, gravel, gravel, asphalt. Asphalt, dirty water, corn, soil, wheat, ballast, riverbed. Now you see, I want like a brick, you know what I mean? Like, that, sort of, the bus stop ground. But I guess, we're pretty much stuck with tiles hexagon. Square. Here you go, and I love the flexibility you get with the brushes. I actually haven't played about with them much. Eraser. I've already made a mistake. I actually went to Control Z like I was in like Illustrator or something. Nope, I've gone too far. Grass cutted. Okay. Oh, there's Scree! No, where are the tiles? Tiles hexagon. Thank you. Right, let's make it even smaller. There we go. Lovely. Lovely decoration. It sort of made it feel a bit like nicer already. We are starting in 1850, so like, you know, I do have limited resources available, and I should probably stop myself before I continue on my rampage. No? Okay. Okay, I'm stopping now. But that's sort of what I want. And then we'd have like the train station like here. In Cheltenham, I don't know what I want to do with Cheltenham. Probably going to have to get a local bus set up in Warwick though, which means I might set up a local bus in Cheltenham as well. No, I'm just gonna put local bus stop in Cheltenham. Probably here, on the main road. Oh, lovely rural bus stop with a half-timbered shelter. We don't need both. There we go. Cheltenham has a bus stop now. Let's check the coverage on that. We have pretty much, we have the entire town of Cheltenham. And then let's, let's see what's not in, okay, so basically we just need to get this whole back section of Warwick. So let's get bus stop. Is this good? Mommy? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah. Hey, don't worry about my sniffling, I don't have the COVID. I'm just making a bit of COVID content, you know? Just help everyone get through this time. Because, yeah, it's going to be a bit oofy. That's also gonna limit. Don't even think about it. It will look nice for now, but after the for now, it's not going to look nice anymore. Oh, that's me told. Just plomp that there. I have spent probably more than I needed to already. Right. So first order of business is to set up 3 lines. I have a colour mod installed. I can't remember which one I enabled, to be completely honest. Right, local buses are going to be this second from darkest shade of red, with intercity buses being this sort of weird cyan? I don't know, I'm used to Illustrator with like the first several colours are cyan, oh god, cyan, magenta, yellow and black. But yeah. Right, so this one is going to be a regional omnibus. Oh, who am I kidding? Regional stagecoach. No. I'm gonna call this road. I'm overthinking my naming convention, but I am coming up with it on the fly, like, seriously. RB for regional bus. And they are going to start from 100. RB 100. Warwick to Cheltenham. This one is going to be city bus. City buses are going to start from 300, just because. Now I'm going to start them from 200. City bus 200. No, we'll start them from 300 just in case we end up having like a lot of regional buses, which I doubt. Warwick. Now, I don't care that I just put Warwick Internal, not Warwick Internal 1, because this is the route number here, the 300. CB 301. Cheltenham Internal. There we go. So. Dink. Add station. You and you. Good. Then Warwick Internal. Boop. Now Cheltenham, I don't need to add one yet. Why did I even? Honestly. No. Good. Right, so let's get 5 vehicles. I like this one. Let's get 5 for the regional bus. Oh dear me. And we're going to set them on the regional bus. And then we're going to buy 2 more stagecoaches. Just go for the internal route in Warwick, and we'll start the game running. This is on the regional bus, and the regional bus vehicles are going to be... Well, they're going to be the same colour as the line, who am I kidding? And these ones are going to be this lovely second from darkest red here, inspired by London buses. Also, I got headphones. And I love them. Like, I'm not normally a fan of wearing headphones when I'm indoors, but these headphones are great. They are Sony WHCH 700Ns. Highly recommend. So now those are just filtering through the system, getting like the locals ready for an experience they've never had before, let's be honest. It's public transport. It'll be hit with some, it won't be with others. That's just sort of how buses are. Right. Before time marches on too far, I'm debating putting the Warwick to Redhill section of the railway in now, or doing it with a bus now and building Redhill to Andover railway section first. Let's do this one. Let's enable the ugly. It's all rather flat. I turned hilliness up to a maximum. What are you talking about? Oh well. I mean, there are some hills, but it's like they're easily avoided. Oh, that's why. It's because the trees are sort of disturbing it. Yeah, so there's that sort of hill which we can just sort of ignore. So yeah, let's put in... I want to have 4 million to build this line with. Or to build this thing. Doodad. Yes! I want to have 4 million to build the railway with. What are you doing? I'm out of practice, if you can't tell. Right, so streets, just the default town roads will do. Now Andover is going to have a local bus because the bulk of the town is down here, but the station and the bus stop are going here. Speaking of the bus stop, I am going to be going with this rather lovely bus stop with half-timbered shelter. Both ways. Right, let's delete that. And then build streets. No, actually, that's quite important. That is importantly necessary for my next step. This is going to cost a lot. There we go. We just have this sort of double road. It's just a thing I like. Where we have the bus road and then the station road. So basically, like, if you think people come in with the bus and they cross and they cross and they're at the station, and then people with the cars, they use a different road so they're not bunging up the... I know that's what a bus station's for. Shut up. That's a boat. We're not building boats. At least not yet. Ooh, the Netherlands passenger station. Netherlands! I like the Netherlands. The Netherlands are nice. I haven't been. It's like life goals, though, to go to the Netherlands. Pidgeot? No. What is it for the uppy downy? No. Arrow? No. I forgot that button for the braising it up and down. Oh well. That seems to be working. Here. Here you go, Red Hill. I've just placed that with like no clue as to where I'm going next. Oh, Andover, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Before I even start, new line. No, oh, no. New line. I'm tired. Okay. RB 101 Warwick to Red Hill, and it's going to be this colour. Lovely. And then let's just look at the coverage here. Yep, we need some. So we will get some. There it is. Like I said, tired. Hopefully that's enough. New line. City bus. 301. Red Hill internal. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to put 3 on Red Hill internal, I think. And then I'm going to put 5. Color them that lovely and put them there on the 101. Get some speed going. Actually, no. Go somewhere in the middle, man. Oh, good, I deleted that and I don't really have to put it back because it won't shout at me. Lovely! Oh, lovely palm trees. Now, let's look. Where is Andover? There, but there is a hill in the way. So I'm going to be looking at hitting up Andover sort of here on that sort of corner. So basically what we can do is we can build a relatively straight railway to Andover. A little wiggle to get around the wood factory. I know it's called a forest, I don't actually know what it's called. Okay, when I was playing through Transport Fever 1 in my spare time, I jokingly called that a loggery. And those places where you turn the logs and I called them plankeries because it just sounded nice. Like, it just sort of, you know, had a ring to it. Yeah, that thing about, like, keeping your railway affordable. Aha! Yeah, really? Nope. Oh, hello! I just made it cheaper. By M&Ning. What was I pressing to turn the thing around then? Or is that like a different thing? Okay, I'm confused. I need time to discombobulate because I am very clearly combobulated. Did I not place that? I don't think it. Oh, my headphones I knocked the power button. I don't know if you heard that. But basically, yeah, I knocked the power button and they went, battery level, medium. And like, I don't need to know what battery level you've got. I've got you plugged into my PC. The only thing that will happen if you run out of battery is that I will lose noise cancelling. Yes, I do actually have noise cancelling on right now. Just so I can, like, drown out my PC fans. Which actually gives me a pretty good, like, monitor for how the video is going to come out, because my microphone actually does a particularly good job of blocking out the PC fan, which is very nice. Rail, buildings, passenger station. Tight. That's what we about. We about making them tight up against the road. Right, where's our oof? Right, so let's just delete you to there. Boop. Oh no, what have I done? Is this so good? Oh, it drops down to 114 there, as if I need to worry about that. Beautiful. And then I'm just gonna give these people bendy, please. There we go. Our first railway. Productive first episode. Right. We're not done with the railway yet. We need to build a double track section. Because I want to run more than one train down here. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's disgusting. If you don't mind, just hang on. There we go. So let's look roughly halfway along. It's sort of this S-bend section here that's in the middle. Okay. So let's just build some double traction. That's double track action, but like double track, yeah. I hope you get it, because that's like all of my jokes are sort of based around wordplay. There we go. We've got a bit of double track action. And I'm going to use UK semaphore signals so that we get left hand running. Just because that's what I'm used to. Pretty much. Like, literally no agenda here. I'm used to trains running on the left. So I will make my trains run on the left. Nope. Buildings. Depot. Le train. Lovely. No, that one. Lovely. Less lovely. The fact that you get refunds now, it like almost feels like a cheat. Like, you can mess up and it won't be the death of you. Which is good. Just feels a bit like a cheat, that's all. Okay. Oh heck. Hecky hex. New line, that's what I wanted. New line. You. And you. We're going to make regional rail. This will turn into probably mainline rail, but at the moment it's just regional rail. Regional rail is going to be purple's for trams. Trams look very good in purple. I'm colorblind. I just said trams for purple, but I don't know what purple is. All I know is there's a colour that people around me call purple that I quite like. This colour. That's like a green? I think? I don't know. Someone's already corrected me on this. I know for sure. Actually, I don't, because I'm quite a small channel. So this one is going to be regional rail. Double O1. No, this one, the trains aren't going to have route numbers. Actually, they are. Aha! Psych. No, they aren't. This is Red Hill Town Over. Regional Rail, Redhill to Andover. Right. Buy vehicles for Regional Rail, Redhill to Andover. See, just make sure that they haven't pulled a Volks electric railway on us and given us, electric locos really early on. Ooh, that does 45 kilometers an hour. And it's the cheapest of the bunch. This is very powerful. You know, at this point in time, I don't really care about power, but I do want speed. Passenger wagons. The Nicolas. We can only really take advantage of the 45 kilometers per hour afforded to us by the Russian engine with these early British 4 thingies. Let's go and give it four coaches there. And we're going to buy 2 of them and set them on Redhill to Andover. That's probably a bad idea, given that, like, yeah. Oh, Andover. How far am I reaching in Andover? Not far, and it's not to the right things. Ah, yes. I am the planning master. Okay, I can't even remember what my plans were. For the main line, like... I remember there was, like, an option to, like, cross a mountain range. Or something, but I don't know where that is anymore. Oh no, it was Andover, go up to Corby. And then from Corby, either, like, cross the mountain range, go down to Bishop Auckland, or, like, both. Right. Oh, we have transported a massive 5 passengers. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Right. Ooh, hello. Ooh, there's a lot of people waiting. Let's look at the line doodad. There we go. Yeah, regional buses are already full. Warwick Internal, already profitable. That's very impressive. Redhill to Andover, I mean, obviously it's not profitable yet. But what I do want is, let's have a bus depot in Andover. And then we will buses. Yes, I will buses. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one there, one there, and then I'm going to have new line CB 302 and over in no, and it's going to go from that bus stop to that bus stop and that bus stop, and it's going to be that shade of red. Buy vehicles and it's going to be 3 of them, why not? They're going to be that shade of red, and they're going to go on that line, which is also that shade of red. Okay, I think I've gotten this a bit wrong, in that that is... No, never mind. They'll probably even out over time. I mean, the bus stop's in range, that much was going to be obvious. I'm tired, okay? Shut up. I mean, can we take solace in that they only cost 12,000 a month to run? Like... Oh, this looks nice though. Those mountains in the background, yes. Oh, look at that, that's perfect. They're spacing out better already. Ooh, and is there 2 people waiting? Ooh. 4. And another bus drop-off. 6. 7 ended up getting on board. Lovely. Right, let's look at our line doodads. Oh, would you look at that? Our regional buses are making profit. 2 of our city buses are making profit. Warwick internal. Oh my god. That is making so much money. Let's have a look. Yes. You can get to more destinations from Warwick using public transport than you can by using personal vehicles. That's happy. That right there is happy. Cheltenham isn't growing as much, but I'm pretty sure that's because we don't have a local bus route from Cheltenham. Lovely mountain range though. That's going to be a lovely route if I decide to go from Warwick to, like, have a direct run to Brentwood. Although that's also going to look good. Just going through, like, beside the mountains through, where's that? Shaftesbury. And just hug the mountains and go through this sort of gully. And around into Brentwood. That could look lovely. Of course, all in good time. We're going to have to come to these when we come to them. For the moment, big man at Warwick. Because, yeah, we have that number of people. And as the next train arrives... carrying 6 people from Redhill. Or from Andover, even. Making more than enough to cover its monthly costs, which is great. It carries 6 people on its way out of Redhill. Train 2 is carrying 3 people on its way out of Andover. Andover has a 50% growth factor. That's lovely. Lovely. It's very lovely. We have transported 130 passengers so far. And as look, only the train is losing money. And our most profitable is the Warwick to Cheltenham route. Can I, like, change the width of these? That'd be nice. Gee, yeah, I am tired. It's like midnight that I'm recording this, and yeah, I'm not bothering being quiet because, like, it's Corona time, there are no rules. I mean, there are rules. There's 3 rules in particular: stay at home, protect the NHS, save lives, etc. But, like, during Corona time, apart from those 3, there are no rules. I mean, it's not quite. You know what I mean? There's like a bunch of like small print that could go with, the statement "there are no rules during Corona time." But you know, by and large, there are no rules during Corona time. Oh, there's 3 people on board. 9. Ooh, that's nice. And how many on board? You 8. How many on the station as it leaves? 2. We could be seeing our fortunes turn around. Oh, there's a bus there. 4. Lovely. Let's check these again. Oh, we should be turning a net profit. Maybe. I can't quite tell. Yeah. This is eyeball maths. Like, seriously, it's so oversimplified. Like, I probably rounded it up, like, double, pretty much, so we could be making massive losses, like, year over year. And I just wouldn't be able to tell, because, yeah. Ooh, it's overcrowding. Ooh, that's not fun. That's less fun. That is much less fun. If I could afford it. In fact, let's see, can I afford it? Yes. One may be able to afford it. I haven't even taken out any extra loan yet. Like, can I just add? But this will be a lovely upgrade for the people of Andover, because the people of Andover will get more capacity on their buses. Let's have a look first. Ooh, I haven't coloured the lines in. Wait, is this green? Ooh, you know what? That's not too bad. Now, I think this was good because... this is a good choice, because it's got the 4 driving wheel layout, which is quite good for passenger trains until about the 1910s, 1920s, maybe early 1930s trains can deal with 4 driving wheels. The Baldwin 6-wheeler is more of a freight engine, with the 6 small driving wheels that it's got. The whatchamadoodad, the other one, the Spanish Brottelbahn, that one, the weird Swiss thing, there we go, is like, it's called a single driver, but it's like 2 driving wheels. But from the side it looks like it's only got 1 because, you know, axles do that. Magic, whoa. Visual perspective and words. Yeah. And they are good for passenger trains that are light. So that would have been able to cope with this load sort of fine. But really much bigger than this, and it would start to struggle, like, with about 6 coaches of that. But this could potentially carry 8, who knows. Just on tractive effort alone, because of those 4 driving wheels. Of course, they might have balanced it differently in the game to allow for it to be cheaper, but in real life that's probably how it would go. I mean, that is how it would go. It's simple physics, really. If you have more area, then you have more, like, push. You have more doing the pushing than you have more push, pretty much. I'm gonna get like engineers in the comments be like, no, that's just not how it works. No, you just got it all wrong. And then be like, oh, okay. Either way, look at them. They look good. They look good. And then there's this, which is just a complete... Oh! Okay, it's fixing itself. That's good. That's good. That's muy bueno. Okay, so we can have a look at this now. Road. Just as I thought. Oh dear. Oh no. There you go. So the best year for road so far is probably this year, but last year was 85,020. The 20 makes all the difference. And railway is, as you can see here, it's getting better. Oh dear. We appear to have hit a capacity ceiling. Oh my god. You can stand 4 deep, you know. Like, there's space for you to stand 4 deep. Oh no, wait, they're social distancing. It's fine. Look, they're social distancing. They're all standing. I mean, they're not quite social. They're not social. Yeah. They are poorly social. There. They aren't social distancing very well, but at least they're trying. I mean, are they really trying though? I mean, they're getting on public transport. That's like... No. For social distance during Corona time, that's not good. Probably like the only time I'd ever advocating driving over public transport is during times like these where you sort of have to stay away from people. Cheltenham is at 144 peoples. Oh no. Yeah, Cheltenham's at 144 little people. Oh, Sandown. That's on the Isle of Wight. I've been to the Isle of Wight. I went there once. I was probably too young to remember. My little sister, who is now in secondary school, was in a buggy. I remember that about the trip. She was in a buggy. That's carrying 9. That is carrying 13! The people of Andover have taken to the train quite nicely. The people of Red Hill are taking to the bus. I'm pretty sure that's just because the people of Red Hill want to go to Warwick, or the people of Andover want to go to Red Hill. So there's like, people are flowing that way across this map more than they're flowing that way. Right, let's get into high gear. And watch this happen. I should probably put some more onto these routes. They carry 4, the stagecoaches also carry 4, so technically it's like not really different, but like, yeah, oh. Yeah, manage vehicles. Oh, let's just replace vehicles with this. Thank you. I think what we're experiencing at the moment is just the thing that happens when you just, yeah. You know what I mean? It's the thing that happens when you, yeah. Ooh, industrial building. Where is our main industrial district? It's sort of over here. Okay. Okay. That's good to know, actually. Let's look at general finances. Tidal grey transport. Love it, love it, love it. Actually, you know what? Let's... one transport, because I just like that sort of one name with the like, you know, one, it's like unity, and it's like, you know, it's all, it's like all encompassing. It's just one, it's one transport. Yeah, it's cringe, but you know, that's what businesses sort of have to be remembered. They sort of have to make you cringe a little bit, and it's like good cringe. Yeah, no, you can have good cringe. It's strange times, strange times. Ooh, Pickering. Ooh, that's a lovely little gully. It's a bit of a shame though that this is like massive mountain gully. Like, can't we just have really undulating-y terrain? That would be quite nice. Like, just sort of like Japan, pretty much. Just like it is, Japan is a mountain, let's be honest. Nah, I know it's not. Ooh, this water, it's watery blue. Bloom! Oh my god, that's a lot of bloom, but wow. Can you believe this is a transport tycoon and not like a general sightseeing game? Ooh, we've dropped into the negatives. That's fine, we're gonna come back. But like, this. You. Oh, it's cranes. Like, this is so this is so completely lovely and amazing. If it wasn't for these like shadow glitches here, which are fine, it's probably just because they've tried to do some sort of ray tracing algorithm here, and it's just like, I have an AMD graphics card, like it's not even Nvidia, so like, yeah, and like Nvidia, the people who are pushing ray tracing. But like, I mean, this is a bit odd with like the grass on the top of the mountain, but like, at least there are no trees. And at least there are these random rock acne. Six. We're not as in profit as we used to be. 10. Okay. Let's go here, and we're going to place our headquarters building across... No, not across the road from the thingy. We are going to... Where would I place it? Because, like, I want to place our headquarters building. I mean, I'm going to have to take out loan to do it, but, like... I'm probably going to have to take out a loan anyway, just because, like... we aren't quite covering all of our expenses at the moment. So I'm just gonna take it out like a little bit. And this is the front door. We're going to place our company headquarters right here. In the street corner where it's taking up like no space. Beautiful. I love that. Look at that. Somehow we could afford to get our name screen printed in a nice sans serif typeface onto the scrappy wood. Yeah. Surely they could have used Adobe sign painter font or something to make that feel a bit more kludgy than hastily scrapped together, rather than that lovely screen printed sans serif font. Oh well. Right, let's expand our profitable, very profitable, regional bus services. We are going to go from Red Hill down to Sandown. Just feels like the right thing to do. So, new line. That thing, that colour, whatever it is. RB102, Red Hill to Red Hill to Sandown. Ye. Followed by... I don't have a stop in Sandown. If I had a stop in Sandown, that would be helpful. You know? Yeah? Okay, let's stop, being mean to ourselves. Now. Sandown. Sandown's quite big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... Shift. Control? What is it that makes it see? Oh, you know, I'm just gonna do it the hacky way and build a tiny road off the side that I don't care about, and then delete it like that. And then just sort of do this. Hopefully that's somewhat straight. Boink. That could be quite a nice little learner. Red Hill is at a population of 108. Sandown is at a population of 142. Let's give Red Hill its own little doodad. Bus thing. This. Yes, one of these. And what I'm going to do here is it's going to basically be a one-way, a one side in and out, but it's going to be split flow. So I'm going to have in come this way and out goes that way. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in 1850. Right. Road, streets. There you go. And let's move mill lane, gonna move that. To there. And we're going to move you to there. Lovely. And then we're going to check terminals here. We haven't got anything sharing. Good. And we're going to go up to Warwick, where we have our bus buying facility. We can just about afford 5. Set line on the Red Hill to Sandown route. And kick the turbos on. This should kick us back into, well, not profit, but like positive numbers, at least for a little while. There's 9 on board. Well, something did. Oh no, that's a local bus. Oh shoot. Yeah, the bus is... nope. I just tried to click my mouse's back button. Dude. Hey, you. Okay, no, that's a... Warwick to Red Hill with no one on it. If this picks up passengers, it's just gonna reinforce... reinforce my idea that... The flow of people is that way on this map. People want to go from... people want to go from Andover to Red Hill more than want to go from Red Hill to Andover, and it's probably going to be the same all the way along. Oh, Red Hill to Sandown already has people. And that's a flow that way. Sandown is already generating some demand. Lovely. That's great, actually. Love that. From Sandown, we can then run a regional bus out to Pickering. And by winding this road... Ooh! We can wind this road from the iron mine up through the mountain and connect again at this coal mine and serve Kingsbridge. Ooh, but yeah, no, that's way too steep for a train. I kind of like to do a regional tram route from Sandown to Kingsbridge that sort of uses that. That would be quite nice. Wow. Oh, oh wow, this is working as intended. When the long distance bus arrives, or the train arrives, people want to get on the Red Hill internal bus route. But then a lot of people want to leave Red Hill, which is causing a bit of an imbalance. What a save. Oh yeah, by the way, you do not want to know how long it took me to get this map loaded. It was just, not the loading process. The loading of this Megalomaniac map with 100 mods took 5 minutes? Less than? It wasn't that slow. And I'm running this off of a spinning Rust hard drive. and my processor isn't that bad. Admittedly, that is from a ground-up start, so a 2 to 5 minute load time is probably bad omens, but... Ooh, new buildings, expansion, love it. Yeah, so that's probably bad omens for, like, the future. But I'm not having the problem kernel failure had during, I think it was, Peninsula? I mean, Peninsula had a lot of problems, let's not lie here. Like, we had the map itself, which was very lumpy. We had, and then it's just like, his save game was just completely unreliable, so it seemed like. Didn't we have 2 Peninsula restarts before he gave up? Like, honestly. But I'm not having any of those massive load time issues, not even in Transport Fever 1. It's like, obviously there's some load because this is like, Transport Fever is not a low CPU load game, it's almost entirely CPU. Actually, I can check. Do I have my task manager open? No, I don't. Never mind. I don't know what pressing Ctrl Alt Delete will do for me in this situation. Oh, I don't need to press Ctrl Alt Delete. Processes. Performance. Okay, my CPU is currently at 85, 89, 90% usage. So it's quite high usage. We are running below base clock. That's slightly concerning. Although we are running at 3.5 gigahertz. That's not bad. I'm running an Intel Core i7 4790 non-K. My memory is currently at 74% usage. That is using 11.8 of my 16 gigabytes. My disk not really being used much. My Wi-Fi obviously not being used much. And my GPU is currently sitting at 45 to 60% usage. And memory, dedicated GPU memory is of course maxed at 4 gigs. I'm running an Intel GPU, wow. AMD Radeon R9 290? I don't know. This rig is from that sort of era. It's the 200 series of R9. And you know what? I'm happy with the performance I'm getting from it. I'm definitely in the group of people who like to play games on their PC, but don't really care about having the latest and greatest, like Core i9s and 2080 Ti's. Like, to be honest, like, you could give me a 1060 right now, and like a 1063 gig right now, and just be like, yeah, here you go, and just like, I'll be happy to game on that all day. Ooh, Warwick to Cheltenham. Warwick to Cheltenham. Someone come pick them up. How is Sandown doing? Sandown has 3 people waiting. Have our doodads dispersed yet? Or have they not? I don't know. But at the moment there's like a whack ton of buses in Cheltenham. Not Cheltenham, Red Hill. Jeez, I'm already getting confused. This is episode 1. Probably a decent way through episode 1 as well, but like, yeah. Ooh, that was a decent number of people. It's carrying 14 now the other way. How much is the train coming back? Like, got on board? 7. That's Train 2, you're not fun. You know what? You've got 7 on board, but let's sell you. Oh yeah, Miss Hamburg, and pay the loan down. And rather than running 2 trains, we'll run 1 train, and then I might have to expand at some point. That feels like a better financial decision. Speaking of financial, we are making a profit across the board. It's just a case of going into here, not touching that. It's just, wow, our first year of across the board profits. Oh no, are because, well, in large part because we sold a train for nearly $1 million. But we are 100,000 up at the moment, which is darn good. There are 20 people waiting, and train 1 is carrying 10 people at the moment. I'm gonna give this a name. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna name this ONE number trouble 01. See, if there was a way you could like italicize text, I'd just have a loco name like italicized. That's just sort of, I like noting it like that. But I'm going to just write it out normally. Phoenix. There you go, number 1, Phoenix. So this train will forever be known as Phoenix. Its replacement will be known as Phoenix. Which is nice. 20 people waiting. Still 20 people waiting. 20 people waiting. And whoosh. This is good. We're making money now. We're making good money. Let's look. No, let's not touch that. We were just under 100,000 up last year. Or last period. Remember, they aren't years, are they? No, they're not. Right. Right. I kind of want to get freight done, but I don't know whether to do that this episode or next. What I might do is get started on freight. So, my goal with freight is to keep it away from the industry. So I'm going to end up having to build more infrastructure because of it. But there we go, that is the cheapest we can build that lovely straight section of road for. But now, what I'm going to be doing, like what I'm going to do to start with, is I'm going to have a truck station at the quarry, and the trucks are going to come up here, and there's going to be a truck station here, and they're going to like do the magic, and then I'm going to build through this house. Sorry, that house. But like progress, and I'm actually delivering materials that will be used to build your next house. So like thank me later and stuff. And I'm probably gonna have I'm gonna have a waypoint here so that it takes this route, and then it's gonna come down this road so that it stays away from the houses. I know there are like houses here, but like shh. So I'm gonna put the waypoints in that way, and then buildings, cargo, truck unload stop. Yes. So yeah, the industry is pretty concentrated in this area. Then truck station 2. And we're gonna give these 30-meter what's it? Because screw you. And then I do apologize if this is a bit much in terms of motion. I'm normally quite motion heavy on game cameras. It's just sort of how I like to play the game. You know what? I'm not gonna just not just gonna sit around waiting for us to have money. No, I don't mean I'm gonna start touching that. You have to click the dollar, not the dollars. Right, investments this year, 355,000. That would be mostly from this section of road. Building shit is so expensive. Oh no, it was just at the right price. Take it. Right. Now. Road cargo. These aren't going to be numbered. These are going to be... No, these are going to be... Yes, stone... So stone... haulage... Warwick. So stone haulage is when the stone is going by truck on roads. Aggregates will be when the stone goes by rail. Good. And then new line. This one is going to be Conmat delivery. Now delivery is when it's coming by truck. Get back to me on when it's coming by rail. There you go. And that just keeps it out the way of the bulk of the housing. And we're gonna go for the bricky orange. I know that's nothing like what bricks look like, but shut up. Buy vehicles, and we are going to go for this carries 4, that carries 4, that carries 4. Okay, that is, how many powers? 2, 2, and 2. I like the look of this though. This is very American. We'll start with 9 on Stone Haulage Warwick 1. And then oh, 47,000 is all we need. And we're just gonna put 2 on the delivery for the time being. Sitting around waiting for money, because we don't need to have much more. It will be amazing if we can make a like overall profit this year. Oh, we did. We didn't last year, or not last year. We did last year. Not the year before though. Oh, holy! Let's check lines. The only one not making any money is Stone Haulage Warwick, because that hasn't really started yet. Good. The train line is, of course, making a ton of money. The next most profitable is Red Hill to Sandown. That was a good idea putting that route in. It's a decent length, and I'm pretty sure that's why it's making money. It's a decent length. Sandown is at 168 now. It's been very responsive to the route. Red Hill is at 108. Population check at Warwick, it's at 185. Now you see, I wonder if I built a road there and another road just sort of that linked Warwick with Sandown, because they're quite big towns now. I mean, I'd want to link them through trains really, but that's just me. Oh, come on, it's you as well. Trains all the time. Okay. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to... Oh, hang on. Never mind. We had a train delivery? Let's buy 3. Ooh, really? I'm splurging now. Control myself. Here we go. 3 of these. Where do you do it? Oh, that's why. They are all full. Okay, this will be the worst time period they ever have, because they also had the unpaid period where they were going from the depot to the quarry, as well as their usual unpaid period going from the, or like the transit going from the quarry to the doodad. Yeah. Well, no. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see. How much does it pay to deliver 4 Watsits? Wow! Wow! And we have construction materials. Just in time for our 3 doodads. 8 of them. Wow. I might have to buy more of these. And just put them on there. The first to let. Now, of course, ideally, we want to get to a point where the monthly blips, where we have to pay, like, taxes and shit, and, like, running costs. Like, we want to get to a point where they don't hurt us, like, at all. Like, we can continue building through a monthly blip and not really notice. But that's sort of mid to late game. Ideally. Like, I wouldn't expect to hit that until about 1900. Maybe even 1920. Right, I'm gonna finish this episode once I get, I would say once I get another loan paid off, like, the first bit, like, once I start paying off this loan. But that would be a pretty cool thing to start the next episode doing, so I might play a bit off camera, strengthen up the link from the quarry to the, this. Yes, to the this. But, like, you know, strengthen up, maybe even turn it into a train. Just have a train shuttling. That would be a good idea. But I think rail freight is definitely something I want to do. But it'll be more profitable from the get-go to do road freight, because there's more infrastructure to do with freight anyway. Freight is just generally more complicated in terms of infrastructure as it is, and just having to add trains to it is just even more expensive. Oh, we nearly have a full load. Nice. I think the Red Hill to Sandown line will be easily our most scenic. So this one, that's just coming up off of duty now. Ooh. I will have as the thing. Yeah, so I kind of want to do something that, I'm sort of taking elements from, like, the 3 main Transport Fever YouTubers that I watch, and just sort of putting, as much as I can, my own flair on it. So, this one is going to be, I guess you could say, ripped from Grantee. Basically what he does, he's been doing it for a decently long time, is at the end of the episode he will do a cab ride of a nice thing that happened during the episode, or something that just is nice on the network. And it just sort of, commentary will finish, but the video will carry on until the end of the cab ride, where then we'll finish. So I'm going to do that. Perhaps. Whoa, dizzy! Okay, so this is the regional bus 102 from Red Hill to Sandown. It goes in like a gully between the mountains. It's quite nice. Ooh, and we start out by doing this jaunt through the thingies. The houses. They're called houses. You live in one. Yes, those things. The things that people live in. And now shops. Yeah. So it starts out by going through Red Hill, which is quite nice. I do like that. And then open plains, and then we go through some hills. It should look lovely. So without further ado, I will see you in the next episode of Transport Fever Corona content. Should I call it quarantine content or Corona content? Like, what feels a bit... I know Marques Brownlee is calling his videos during this time period quarantine content. And I don't want to feel like I'm ripping it straight from him. Even though, let's be honest, like, I'm going to be completely honest here, I just love that name, that I sort of want to use it as well. But I'm going to call this Corona content. Just because, like, it's inspired by quarantine content, and it's happening during the same period of time. So yeah, I'll see you for another episode of Transport Fever 2 Corona content. I want to say tomorrow. Who knows? Let's be honest, who really knows? Something that I would like to sort of ask is that I'm a graphic design student. Should I perhaps so I'm thinking of redesigning the channel. So yeah, you know what, let's do it. I'm going to do, as another part of Corona content, I'm going to redesign my YouTube channel. This video will be in the old style, but the next one, or the one after that, or the one after that, will be in the new style. That's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode of Transport Fever 2 Corona content. Tomorrow or in a few days, I don't know. I'm probably going to make like YouTube stories or something. Just to sort of have a chat. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.